Welcome to the City of South Bend, Washington. This City Council meeting was held on June 23, 2025.
We've lost the sound again.
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Good. I'm asking for items from the public, but there's no one from the public here. So we'll move on to approval of the agenda and the consent agenda and the minutes from June 9th, 2025. Okay, we got a motion from Councillor Manzo. Second from Councillor Davis.
Called for a motion.
Oh, well, it's all right. I did it kind of an odd way today. So I said we move on instead of entertaining a motion, but
Okay.
yeah, a motion was made, a second's been given. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Or any opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any correspondence?
None.
None. Okay. So item 6, approval of the annual LeMay contract for garbage and recyclables, and it goes by the CPI. It's a 2.52% increase from last year. So I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Or any opposed? Motion carries. All right, approval, purchase of court equipment. So this, the court is having to switch over from JIS to a new system, and it's going to require some computers and printers and scanners and different things in order to be compatible with the new system. So it shouldn't be at the most 10,000. We're thinking less than that, but I'd like approval tonight from the council to spend up to $10,000 for the court equipment that's necessary to make this mandatory move. We go live in May of next year. They want to be able to have our documents scanned in by September. So yeah, so we don't have a ton of time here. So,
So moved.
all right,
Second.
discussion.
Budget okay for that?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Squeeze in
We
there?
are, yeah.
That was my question as well.
Yes, we have been doing very well. You've got your latest thing here, current expenses in the positive, $76,000, I believe it was, 70 something. Anyway, so yeah, we've got room, and there are other things that we're not going to probably spend that are budgeted. So I think we'll be all right with that. We actually don't have a choice.
No.
This is something, it's mandatory. It's just not negotiable, but anyway, we will make it work. So, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Are any opposed? Motion carries. All right, and then the final action item here is approval of the Red Town Initiative. That's the redoing of all the streets, well, not all, but the majority of the streets in town. Engineer's estimate was $1,764,392. The lowest bidder was Sierra Santa Fe Corporation, and they bid $1,847,000. And then Robbins was the next low bidder. So Sierra Santa Fe has been considered a responsible bidder. And so we are, I would entertain a motion to award the contract to Sierra Santa Fe Corporation.
So moved.
Okay.
Any discussion?
Are we still in the same ballpark of us spending 100,000 to get that done?
It's 5% of the cost. Yes, yes. So, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Or any opposed? Motion carries. All right, department head reports. Chief Stegall.
Next month, we will be participating in a couple different emphasis. We'll be doing a speed emphasis and a distracted driving one. We participated in speed emphasis this month early on, and it was successful. So we have a couple dates pinned down for next month. that will be focusing on speed, and then distracted driving will be the week after that, I think. And then Eva has been diligently working on preparing for National Night Out. We have that coming up in August. It's a pretty big event. I'll give you more details when we get closer to that. And then she has also been, for the last 2 weeks, helping the Kiwanis camp down at the school put on the bike rodeo for the kids. We were supposed to have an officer there to help, but things kind of got busy last week, and one of the guys that was supposed to be there got tied up in court, so he wasn't able to make it. But Eva picked up the torch and she went down and took care of business. And again today she did, with the help of some Raymond officers. So good community PR with the kids, and they enjoy it. So that's all I have.
Okay. Supervisor Hauk.
Here are a few items, just on some projects we have going on. So the Robert Bush revitalization project, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to get down there and look at it, but it's coming along nice. They've done a great job. Dean, the lead contractor there, has been fantastic, and his whole crew. Our city crew's been working with them as well. There's a few items left. I think there's some, excuse me, grouting the tile, wrapping the pillars, posts on the surround, and we have some other items, small items, restaining the statue and all that stuff, the memorial part of it. And then we have some asphalt that's gonna be patched up there to bring that all together, but it's looking really nice. And I wanna thank, all the surrounding businesses around there for, I know it's been a challenge, that's a pretty small little area and had plugged up for a good week and a half anyways. So anyhow, it's looking great. First Street reconstruction project is going well. That's a TIP funded project, and that's going good. And the contractors are really methodical. Not very many mistakes. They're not going backwards in anything. So that's good to see. The Chain Park court maintenance project, should be wrapping up next week. The asphalt was down. The fencing should be up next week, and then striping after that, so that'll be complete as well. I think that is all I have. So a little busy. Everything's coming along.
You got a lot going.
Okay. Fire Chief McGee is not here. Clerk Treasurer Johnson? Okay. And I don't really have anything either, other than I love the look of Bush Park over there. It's looking great. Public comments. There are no members of the public here. Council comments. Councilor Fiken.
I'd like to thank Dave for sending me the link so I can get on. I'll definitely try to make the rest of the meetings as long as we have cell service. It is kind of spotty up here, but nice to see things are going good at home, and I'll see you guys when I get back.
All right. Hope you have a good catch.
All right, thanks.
Yes, absolutely.
Councilor Williams.
Yeah, the same thing. Everything's looking really good. I've been watching them work around town, and a lot of people ask them what's going on, and so I think everything's looking really positive. So it's all good. So that's all I have.
All right. Councilor Davis.
Nothing.
Councilor Corcoran.
I noticed that Pings Field, the growth there is like waist high. And I know he doesn't like to mow there because the deer and the fawn sometimes bed down there, and he doesn't want to disturb them. But as the summer progresses, I think that might represent some sort of a fire hazard when it's really, really dry. Because it is definitely at least waist high. So whatever.
Come look at my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Can I address that?
Yeah.
Last year we addressed that,
Mhm.
and we ended up finding out that the police department wrongly addressed that. That area is actually zoned agricultural. So our ordinance technically doesn't apply there.
Oh.
I will certainly reach out on a personal note and express the fire danger
That's all
concern that we
concerned
have.
about.
And not do it the way we did last year, because last year we did it like a typical nuisance complaint and sent a letter, and it caused a little bit of an uproar. But he pointed out, rightfully so, that we were in the wrong. And so I'll address it personally and just express the concern that the city has.
Yeah, it's just the fire.
Yeah.
That I'm worried about. Other than that, great, good job, everybody.
Councilor Manley.
Nothing.
Okay, do we have any future agenda items? All right, we're adjourned, folks.
This was the City Council meeting for the City of South Bend, Washington. The meeting was held on June 23, 2025. The next City Council meeting is scheduled for July 14, 2025.